Come with me for some traveling between my camp gig in Kansas City and my first ever gig in Texas.
Made it to Stroud, Oklahoma. Oh, that's cute. They got a whole cat food thing set up.
Feeling very, very small town right now. It tasted just as average as it looked. The next day I was ready to head down to Texas. Thank you, Stroud, Oklahoma, for a night well spent. Off to Denton, Texas to prep for my gig in Pilot Point, Texas tonight. See you there.
Quick potty break in Ardmore, Oklahoma at a Starbucks. Got a decaf Americano while I was at it, and that place, Whataburger, is the next chain I need to try. Not today, though. I am trying to check off as many American fast food chain restaurants, regional and everywhere, as I can. Waffle House is on that list, too.
Made it to Denton, Texas. I need to get a piece of equipment at Guitar Center.
It was my mic holder. It split in two. It survived the last performance, even with it broken, but I can't really adjust my mic, so I need to be able to get a good holder.
After dropping my stuff off at the hotel, I did some outdoor exploring and became drenched in a comical amount of sweat. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm a touring singer-songwriter with autism, and it's time to check out some cool spots in the sweltering Texas heat before my debut Texas show.
Made it to the Old Alton Bridge, aka the Goat Man's Bridge. It's supposedly haunted, and even though it's broad daylight, I definitely feel the hauntedness. By the way, John Pork was here. If you know, you know. And John Kitchen, I don't know. I then dragged my completely sweaty existence into Kroger to get some dinner for tonight. And to the hotel we go. Checked into the hotel, and now I'm going to go to another brand new place that I've never been to before. That is truly a quintessential musician's tour stop, Buc-ee's. I can't wait. I forgot to mention, as I was unloading my stuff, there was this young couple getting ready to check into their room. They scanned their door, which was right across from mine, with their key, opened the door, and then I heard a shriek because someone was already in there. I've never seen that happen before. That was crazy. I feel so bad for them. Oh boy, here we go.
I genuinely couldn't decide if I loved or hated this place. Either way, I was breathing heavily. It was a bit of a culture shock. In my own country, everything was comically large.
Went back to the hotel, ate some of the food, and now I am going to Biddy and Bo's Coffee in Frisco, and then headed up to the gig. Let's do this.
I love this chain. It's a coffee shop that specializes in hiring adults with disabilities. I went to the one in Annapolis, Maryland last year and loved it. This Texas one is brand new and everyone was so nice. I got some work done and it was the perfect pick-me-up for my upcoming gig in Pilot Point. Stay tuned for the next vlog. First ever gig in Texas was in a beautiful small town where I expected nobody to show up, and it was packed with a loving bunch of locals. I was so honored. Huge shout out to Pilot Point, Texas. This was a good one.
Thank you, Pilot Point Coffee House. Now time to save my voice for downtown Dallas.
Here we go. I then got ready for my show the next day right in the heart of urban, highly populated Dallas. And ironically, after a packed small town gig, in this far bigger metropolis, nobody bought tickets or came specifically to see me, leaving me playing to absolutely nobody except the workers for well over half of it, and it stung.
Until next time, Texas. Alright, I've made it to Tyler, Texas. The jacuzzi's outdoors. Saw lightning about an hour ago. Gonna wait until it clears up a little bit. I'd love to go in and relax. It's been quite a day, and I think that would help.
I didn't end up getting my hot tub wishes that night, but after all of this touring practice, absolutely nothing would get me down. Stay tuned for the next vlog.
Finally. It was very brief because I didn't have a lot of time, but it was so worth it. Alright folks, I am now off to the Foundry Coffee House, meeting some new friends that I interviewed on a podcast with my friend Clara, so I'm really excited.
I didn't film there, but the locals I met were so nice and welcoming.
Chilling at the Frost family house. Odin and I are jamming. Pretty awesome.
I took a quick pit stop at Taco Bell on my drive from Tyler to Little Rock.
Made it to Little Rock, watching the NBA Finals, got my Hot Pocket. It was a fun day in Tyler today. Man, the people I met were so nice, and the Frost family was wonderful. I had a blast jamming with Odin, talking. Huge shout out to them. They are huge uplifters. Go follow all things Frost. One thing I've been absolutely loving about this is the drives.
They're so beautiful, and it's a new kind of scenery that is so different from California, and I love it. And I also love the challenge of being on 2-lane roads too. I was then so excited to drive to Nashville for a week-long visit with my extended family. Stay tuned for the next vlog. Ready to go visit Nashville after some wild experiences in Texas. Good morning from Little Rock, Arkansas. This place had very limited breakfast options, so I'm going next door to Chick-fil-A. Just got a simple chicken sandwich. I didn't realize how crowded it could be this early in the morning. I got an extra water to go with it. Just went on a run around the area because the treadmill wasn't working. And it's hot, but there's a breeze, so I thoroughly enjoyed it. Doing a quick jump in here to cool off, then off to Nashville. Just drove for 4 hours. Now I'm at a rest stop about 45 minutes from Nashville. Man, that was a journey. Long drives or something else. Made it to my aunt and uncle's house and got my dog dopamine dosage from this sweet baby boy. It's the next day. Things are about to get very, very chill, but I just dropped my car off at the rental car place. My mom and my aunt are going to pick me up, and now we're going to pick my dad up from the airport. My mom just got in this morning, and my dad's getting in this afternoon. And cheers to that. And here's to trying to combat car sickness with sparkling water. I did some more awesome things here with family that week, as well as a super fun show. Jacuzzi! It's time to relax, and it's color changing. Stay tuned for the next vlog. I'm a touring singer-songwriter on the autism spectrum, and during my visit with extended family in Nashville, I was introduced to a wildly named bar for cereal and cereal-infused ice cream. I had a Lucky Charms milkshake and enjoyed the sheer vibes. It was the perfect prep for my one Nashville gig the following day at Brightstone, a living community and day program for adults with disabilities in a beautiful rural area. Everyone here was so nice, and I had so much fun playing Coldplay covers and originals. Thank you so much to Brightstone for having me, and I look forward to returning. Beautiful, beautiful community over here. The welcoming was so lovely, and I would love to come back here. Stay tuned for the next vlog. I ordered a midsize SUV, but they didn't have any, so I got updated to a Grand Wagoneer. Gas mileage won't be as good, but this is a massage chair, and I got lots of space, and this is a really expensive car too, so I'm excited and slightly worried, but I'm still not sure if I want to keep this, but we'll see. All right, went back. I was worried about the gas mileage because it's a lot less than a midsize SUV. They gave me an extra free tank of gas. I say that's a great compromise. Grand Wagoneer, luxury, here I come. I'm trying to save money, but there's a Goodwill next door. And this design is awesome. Gotta get it. Spoiler alert, it got ruined a month later by a faulty hotel washing machine. At least I got to wear it twice. I then went to Walmart to grab some more supplies, and then headed back to my aunt and uncle's house to practice and watch a bunch of live concert footage from this year's Pinkpop Festival in the Netherlands, which I firmly believe has the best quality sound mixing of any festival footage that I've seen. This group here, the Boxer Rebellion, has been one of my all-time favorites for well over a decade. Huge shout out to them and their beautiful anthemic sound. The next day, I headed up to crash at my cousin's house and spent my last Tennessee day in East Nashville. Stay tuned for the next vlog.